Y'all, I know we ain't supposed to gloat in nobody's sadness and suffering, but I don't care. Any skit with Shayla crying is a great skit. So, y'all, Shayla is telling Angelina that she feels like she's failing Kai as a mother. Let's get into it. This is our 11:30 skit. I had to make sure I came to y'all and get y'all this skit on time. It's amazing. Her mother told her earlier today to do some retail therapy, get her hair together, put some clothes on. It'll make her feel better. No amount of retail therapy, no amount of buying packs of yaki for your hair, your weave, wig, no amount of any exterior makeup or exterior glam can cover up the guilt of bad behavior. Shayla did all of that today, but it didn't take away the guilt. The only way that you can remove the guilt is first acknowledge that you're wrong and change your behavior. Like it's like it's like one of my teenage sons trying to put deodorant on funk without taking a shower or bathing. If you don't make the necessary changes, you're not going to get a different result. You can't keep doing the same thing expecting a different result.
Everything on our plate. Shayla. Shayla. What's going on?
I'm just cleaning up under the sink.
In that outfit? In the middle of the night?
Yeah, it's not the maid outfit. It's not the Clorox outfit. It's the glam outfit, and she crying and talking about some she cleaning in it.
Yeah, I don't need to change. Baby,
What's going on?
I just need a second, Mom.
Okay.
I guess the part I'm struggling with as a mother, how long are you going to watch your daughter go through this without before you be honest with her? Before you tell her the truth about her behavior and what she's gotten herself into? How long are you going to go with allowing her to think that what she's doing is for the benefit of her and Kai? Like, it's just, at some point you got to have some real conversations.
I know you don't want me to see you cry. I know you don't.
I just feel like I failed my son as a mother. Like, I'm a bad mother. I'm always over here because I can't do it by myself.
Oh no, Shayla. That is not why you come over here. You come over here because this is where you're loved.
If this is love, this is a horrible definition of love. Allowing your child to be put in the situation or to forego, keep going in the situation that is not doing anything but creating generational trauma for the people that come after and the offspring that come after you. Like, what do you think this is really doing to Kai? What is it doing for Kai? Nothing. Nothing. Is especially let's even consider the possibility that she might even have tampered with this DNA test. The drama and the trauma and the PTSD that Kyle would have to deal with eventually later on down the line. The older he gets, and the older he gets, the more he'll eventually remember of his upbringing. Like, we're already at 7, 8 months and Kai's walking. He's about to start remembering certain things about his childhood eventually, within a couple of years. Right? Do you really want his earliest years? Do you really want him to remember his earliest years of his mother going through changes, not really understanding why, but when he gets older, figuring out that she made some bad decisions, and he's going to feel like he's the cause of it all? Like, children begin to inhabit these mindsets and these ideologies, and it's not even their fault. But yet, as a grandmother, you're allowing this to keep going on, rather than trying to empower and pour into your daughter meaningful words of wisdom to get her life together. Like, it's just crazy to me.
You're my family. You're my daughter. You belong here.
No, sis. Anthony doesn't love me. He doesn't want his son. He doesn't want our family.
Baby.
And I just ruined my life and my baby's life. I'm not a good mom.
No.
People are always talking about me. They're right.
No, they're not right.
Yes, they are.
They're not. We do not agree with the things that other people have to say about our lives, because they don't get to live our lives or deal with the choices that we have to make.
It just hurts so bad.
Oh, I know, honey. I know. Let me tell you something. You are a wonderful mother, and you are doing the very best that you can do with where you are in this life. And if Kai could speak, he would say, "Thank you, Mommy." He would be thanking you for loving him the way that you do, for giving him the life that you've given him.
What has she given him? What kind of life has she given him? Outside of teaching him his ABCs and colors at home, what is she really giving him? What can she honestly say as a mother that she's giving him? Nothing at all. These are empty words that I think Angelina is pouring into her. And I have no sympathy for Shayla. I have no empathy, no sympathy for Shayla. I didn't even know she had feelings. Because she's been so cold and so just reckless, I never even knew she had feelings about anything. And so for her showing all of these emotions, it's great. I think it's misplaced. Like, for months, we watched Amber cry and be in the same position in her kitchen, be in the same position in her house, feeling like a failure. And now she's starting to feel what Amber felt, but in a different way. This is like the third, fourth time that Angelina has seen Shayla cry or mention Anthony or mention that he didn't love her and doesn't love Kyle or whatever the case may be. It's about to come down to a point where Angelina, I keep saying it. It's about to come down to a point where she's going to say something to Anthony. And I think this time Anthony is not going to care. He's going to respond in such a way that he's never responded before to Angelina. And the stuff that's going to come out of his mouth is going to shock Angelina to the core. Shayla is continuing to crash out. Shayla is getting to a point where her mother's not going to be able to control her behavior, and the things that she may do to Anthony in the end. And I think Anthony is really taking it lightly that Shayla is crashing out. And this whole situation is impacting her mental health. And I honestly believe it's going to come to a point where something is going to happen to Anthony physically. Whether Angelina does it, if she just blacks out one day and does it on behalf of Shayla, or Shayla does it. Like, something's going to happen to Anthony. And this is just a continuous lesson of, we always say you shouldn't cheat. Don't cheat, don't cheat. But why? People on both ends get impacted, man. Like, it's just, but I don't feel no sympathy though. I think she needs to feel this. She needs to sit in it. There's nothing her mother can say that's going to long term make her feel good about this situation. All her life changed the moment she had a baby. Because when she had a baby, she became responsible for another human being outside of herself. And you can't just run to another man to make yourself feel good or to bounce back. Because what are you teaching your child if you do that? Nothing. I don't know. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. I think they're building up. It's like they're building up to a crescendo of something happening, something like a powder keg or something happening. It's something to go down. I don't know what it is. Like, tag, share, subscribe.